Hey there, this is Brian, and I'm going to show you a different way I trellis my tomatoes this year. First year for putting the tomatoes on a cattle panel on my big bed. This is about 30 feet of trellis with shade cloth on top. And what I did was I trained the tomatoes up the cattle panel, you can see. And then what else I did was let some of the suckers grow and tied them off to the side as lateral branches. So what basically this is doing is giving me a second crop of tomatoes. And I just tried it as an experiment. And it's real easy to keep the tomatoes aerated. I have a little late blight there, but not a lot. The last 2 years I've had a lot of the late blight, but this year very little. And again, this is the side trellising of the lateral trellis of the tomatoes. That's a black crim there, and these here are triple crops, and they're going to the top of this trellis. And over here, more black crim going up that lateral line there. So it's really giving me a second crop of tomatoes, actually, off the same plants. And these are alpaca tomatoes here. And again, I have them trellised on the cattle panel. And then I have these lateral lines that they're growing up to the top of the trellis, and it's giving me, like I say, another batch of tomatoes I wouldn't have. And out front here I just have a bunch of the cherries in the front of the trellis. Tried loofah gourds this year and they did alright. The darn birdhouse gourds got a fungus and died, but oh well, what are you gonna do? So yeah, I just wanted to show that. And while I'm out here, I might as well demonstrate my perennial cover crops. I have, this is oregano and thyme, and it's pretty much filled in all the bottom of the bed. I haven't done any mulching besides that perennial cover crop. And I also have other plants. I have some sage there, and some flowers, marigolds. Had dill growing, that's all gone to seed. Petunias, I got some strawberries, but I'm going to do a dedicated bed for strawberries next year because they don't get enough sun. And this was cilantro. I didn't get some seeds from that yet. But yeah, I really enjoyed using the cattle panel with these lateral lines coming off. It's given me another crop of tomatoes I wouldn't have otherwise. So yeah, so you can see it wasn't that hard to put up either. Just as the tomato plant grew, I just tied some heavy string off to the sides, and yeah, and I can reuse that string next year too. So anyhow, I just wanted to show that off a little bit. Okay.